Hey guys, welcome back to me another vlog. So today we have the Audi R8. So if you're new to the channel, so please do consider subscribing. So as you can see, the design of the Audi R8 still looks mind-blowing considering the second generation came long back. And also, but there is no headlamp washers and you get the front parking sensors. There is no front camera. So as you can see, the headlights are really look beautiful and you get the LED headlamps and the halogen for the turn signals. So this car is actually the supercar, but it's like the mixture of both supercar and sports car, which really gives a brilliant look to it. So it comes with the Audi's exclusive quattro permanent all-wheel drive system, which will be running all time. So from the side, it really looks very purposeful with the color red. So obviously, if it's red, it really looks much more purposeful. So I love the choice of wheels on this vehicle. So it runs on the Michelin and the tire size happens to be 255/35 ZR19 at the front. And moving on to the side of the car, you can see the V10 badging. It's actually the V8, but I don't know, they had a fake badging saying it's V10 on the side. So you can see the vent over there, which is to draw air to keep the engine cool, and you get the fuel cap with the logo R8 on it. So moving on to the back size of the wheels, the back size is a little bit bigger than the front wheel, which happens to be 255 35 ZR 20 inches. So moving on to the back, you get the LED tail lamps. From the back, it really looks very purposeful. So those are the LED headlamps, and you get the air vents to draw out the air, and you get the two twin exhaust on the each side. And you can see R8 and the Audi badging over there. Now let's open the engine bay of the car. So the engine bay takes up so much of space, and which says V8 FSI. So the V8 is fantastic driver's car, make no mistake, but whereas the V10 doesn't give a damn about giving you anything. You get behind the wheel, it's going to do what comes naturally, go like hell. So the car is powered by Audi's 4.2 liter FSI quattro engine, which produces 430 horsepower at 7100 rpm, and it produces 430 Nm of torque at 4500 to 6000 rpm. So now let's open the front bonnet of the car. So obviously this is a rear engine car. You get the storage space in the front. It's decent enough for a weekend bag, and you get the 12 volt charging socket along with the light as well. Now let's get inside the driver's side of the car, and you get the frameless doors. Like, you just have the window and you don't have the frame for it. It really gives a good look. You have the door handles, lock and unlock button, and the controls for the mirrors and the power windows, and you get the sporty bucket seats which hugs you while you're doing hard on corners. So you get the electric seats for both passenger side and for the driver's side, and you don't get the memory function, which is disappointing. So now let's straight away get inside the car. So for starters, the interior may look a bit old because this is an old car and this is all they had back then. Now let's turn on the ignition of the car and let's see how the lighting goes up. You get a lot of as soon as you turn on the car, you get a lot of instruments over there, like showing the mechanics of the car. And in the center you have the infotainment system, which is really old. It the response is less. Even if you put up the navigation, it's very less responsive, because so this is a 2.5 crore car and you don't get Bluetooth in this. You just have the USB aux, that's all, and radio, obviously. So you have the controls for the air conditioning down. It has like it gives a really good look. Like, you have different modes for it, and you have the gear lever in the center, which is R8 on it. And going on to the up, you get the dome lights, which are LEDs. I think those are the aftermarket. You don't get the sunglass holder, and you get the auto dimming mirror, so that's the good thing. Now moving on to the center of the car, you get the 12 volt charger socket and some storage space and the carbon fiber treatment as well. You get the ashtray, and in the center you get some storage space, which is not really big enough, but you can keep some things like your phones or some kind of your purse and everything. And now let's open the glove box of the car. It's not lockable, so if you want to keep your some kind of valuable things over there, it's not safe. It's illuminated, and it has the cooled glove box, like if you want to keep your water bottle over there, so it will be chilled. And moving on to the up of the car, so you get the sun visors, which are not illuminated. You get the mirrors, but they are not illuminated. I don't think you can see this on the camera. Yeah, I can. Now you can see. So moving on to the center, you have the speedometer over there with the tachometer and the speedometer. It goes up all the way to the 360 and 9000 rpm. And in the left side of the steering wheel, you have the buttons for the controls for the infotainment system as well as the speedometer, and you get the paddle shifters on the both side obviously. So on the left you have the controls for the headlights, and on the right you have the controls for and how it sounds. So the sad part for me today is I couldn't get to drive the car because I'm still 19 and you should be over 21 to drive a supercar legally here in India. So I'd like to say thank you for the Car Nation for letting me review the car. So this is the used car dealership here in Mysore with an amazing inventory of lot of cars. So if you are looking into buying a used car, so you can come here and check the collection. So I have left a link in the description for their address and contact number. You can contact them or go directly visit if you're looking to buy a used car. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share and don't forget to subscribe.